exclusive one-on-one interview, One America's chief White House correspondent Chanel Rion spoke with President Donald Trump about the tensions in the briefing room, walking down memory lane, and why everyday Americans support his presidency. Take a look.
Mr. President, thank you so much for having us here at the White House with you.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
When you're hosting that briefing room, sitting across from you, there are people there who, if in any other circumstance, you would probably get along with them fine if you weren't president and if they weren't journalists. So something happens, though. Somewhere along the way, the cameras turn on, and all of a sudden, the vitriol starts. They're questions often devoid of rationality, reason, decency. So my question to you is, do you think these attacks against you in that briefing room, are they organic questions from individual free-thinking people? Or do you think that these journalists are afraid they might lose their jobs if they don't attack you the way they do every day?
I think most of them are told what to ask, and I see them reading their notes, and then they look up and they ask this really obnoxious question, and I can respond to it. And I used to love really sparring with them, but now we're getting down to final strokes. We just got a great poll, 52% in Zogby, which frankly was never good for me, and 52%. That's a big number. That's a really good number. By the way, before the plague set in from China, it was over as far as I was concerned. I mean, we were doing great, and then it came in, we had to go back to work, and now we're doing great, and the economy is going to be very strong. We're going to have a great third quarter. But I think they're told, actually, what to ask, how to ask it, and what I do now is if I don't like a question, I'll say thank you very much, bye-bye, and I leave. And frankly, I mean, I'm not telling any town secrets. What happens then is that everybody gets angry at the reporter that asked that obnoxious question. I don't mind tough questions. What I don't think is fair are some of these questions that are really statements more than questions. They're supposed to be asking questions of the President of the United States, and if they can't do that, then I just I do something else.
Your administration has been incredibly open to the press, and do you feel that that's recognized properly in terms of how accessible your administration has been?
Well, you have one man who I think hasn't answered a question since July something, some date in July, some long time ago. That's a long time ago. And then you have me. Here I am with you, and I'm with everybody, and I go to the helicopter and I'll take questions, screaming questions, and I've answered, every question you would imagine that could be asked. And I feel good in doing it. And the reason I do that is because it is fake news. I get so many, there's so much corrupt. It's really worse than fake. It's corrupt. Sometimes you'll see the evening news and they'll start off with the exact. There was a line they used a while ago called manufactured. Something was manufactured. And all three newscasts said it was a manufactured statement or something. And I said, who uses that word? I've never heard that word used in politics. All of a sudden, they're using the word manufactured, all three of them. They're like a pipeline from the DNC. And if you look at NBC is horrible. NBC is horrible. Comcast, it's supposed to be calm. I call it con because it's a con. Comcast is horrible. ABC is horrible. CBS. And of course, CNN is, it's just dishonest stuff. And you look at it, and it's, and then of course, MSDNC, we call it MSDNC, is just atrocious between them and CNN. So you get all of this bad. So I really have no choice. If I don't answer questions, if I don't go out there, not that I want to do it, but if I don't go out there and give an answer, oftentimes it's live television, which frankly I like a lot better, because they don't chop it up into 15 different pieces where it doesn't make sense. That's happened to me plenty of times too. So I'm very happy to be answering questions because I have no other choice. It's one of the reasons I use social media to the level I do, because otherwise I'd have no voice.